Curious facts. Think you know Florida? Think again. This state's got 1,350 miles of coastline, more than any other in the lower 48, thanks to its wild peninsula shape. It's the only place in the world where alligators and crocodiles chill together like a prehistoric buddy cop movie. And history? St. Augustine, founded in 1565, is the oldest city in the U.S. Sorry, Jamestown. Plus, it's got over 100 natural springs like nature's own water parks and the Everglades, a river of grass so unique it's a World Heritage Site. From rocket launches at Cape Canaveral to beaches that glow under the stars, Florida's basically a real-life sci-fi fantasy mashup. So what's your favorite Florida flex? Drop it below. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Yo, bioluminescent displays are straight-up nature's glow party. Picture beaches glowing neon blue or forests twinkling like a fairy tale. These aren't CGI, they're real thanks to bioluminescence. Living things like plankton or glowworms produce light through a chemical reaction of luciferase and oxygen, zero tech, pure biology with no batteries needed. From Mosquito Bay's starry waters in Puerto Rico to Waitomo Cave's glowworm chandeliers in New Zealand, these spots are unreal. Where's your next glow-up adventure? Share your fave glow spot below. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Think you know Arizona? Bet this'll surprise you. Why is this state so different? Arizona's got it all. Stunning deserts, epic canyons, and even ski slopes. The Grand Canyon? One of the world's wonders. Phoenix? A booming foodie and tech hub. Plus, 300-plus sunny days a year. From hiking Sedona's Red Rocks to stargazing in Tucson, adventures everywhere. And those sunsets? Pure magic. Ready to explore Arizona's wild side? Drop a comment. What's your Arizona vibe? Subscribe for more travel gems. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Did you know hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backward? But why do they do it? And what makes them so insanely cool? Hummingbirds fly backward thanks to their unique wing structure, rotating in a figure-8 motion like tiny helicopters. This lets them hover, zip back, and dodge predators with ninja-like precision. Why backward? To back away from flowers after sipping nectar without crashing. What's wild? Their wings beat up to 80 times a second, and their hearts race at 1,200 beats a minute. They burn so much energy they'd eat 150,000 calories a day if they were human-sized. Nature's tiny superheroes. Want more wild facts? Smash that follow button. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Colorado's not just mountains and ski resorts. It's a state packed with wild facts. At 6,800 feet, it's the highest state in the U.S., with air so thin it can mess with your baking. True story. Recipes need tweaking here. It's home to the world's largest flat-top mountain, Grand Mesa, and the hot springs in Glenwood Springs, where you can soak in 122-degree water. Plus, Colorado's got 4 national parks, including Rocky Mountain, where elk roam like they own the place. Oh, and it's the only state to ever turn down hosting the Olympics in 1976. Talk about bold. From dinosaur fossils to legal weed, Colorado's a vibe. Which fact blew your mind? Drop it in the comments. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Hey, bug fans. Ever wondered what butterflies were called before butterfly? Flutterbee? Nope. The original name in Old English was butt or fleauge. Crazy, right? It comes from butere, meaning butter, and fleauge, meaning fly. Why? Some say it's because early butterflies were yellow, like butter. Or maybe their wings looked creamy smooth. Picture a buttery fly flitting around. Kinda cute. This name stuck around, morphing into butterfly by the 1500s. So next time you see one, call it a butterfly for fun. Hit that like button if you learned something wild. Follow for more curious facts. Think you know the most massive living thing on Earth? Is it a whale? A giant redwood? Nope. It's a showdown between two mind-blowing contenders, Pando, a trembling aspen forest in Utah, and Armillaria ostoyi, a monster fungus in Oregon. So who wins? Pando's a single organism, 47,000 tree trunks, all connected by one root system. It weighs 6,000 tons and spans 106 acres. Insane, right? But wait, Armillaria ostoyi, a honey mushroom, covers 2,385 acres underground. That's 3.7 square miles. It weighs up to 35,000 tons, devouring tree roots like a sci-fi villain. Scientists crown Armillaria the champ. It's heavier and bigger by area. Pando's epic, but this fungus is the true king of massive. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Hey, imagine tasting lemon every time you hear a trumpet, or seeing red when you smell rain. Sound wild? That's synesthesia, a real brain condition where senses mix and mingle in the coolest ways. About 4% of people have it, and it's not a disorder. It's just how their brains are wired. For some, numbers glow with colors. For others, music dances as shapes. Scientists think it's from extra connections between sensory areas in the brain. Famous synesthetes like Billie Eilish say it inspires their art. So next time you hear a song, ask, could I taste this beat? Maybe you're secretly synesthetic too. Hit like if your senses just got jealous. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. What famous painting was stolen from the Louvre in 1911? The Mona Lisa. The theft occurred on August 21, 1911, when the painting was taken from the Louvre Museum in Paris by Vincenzo Peruggia, who was a museum employee. He managed to walk out of the museum with the painting hidden under his coat. Peruggia was arrested in December 1913 when he attempted to sell the painting to an antiques dealer in Florence. Curious facts. What part of a camel's body acts as a built-in air conditioner? A camel's nose, specifically the nasal passages. Their nasal passages are lined with specialized tissues that help regulate temperature and retain moisture. When a camel inhales, the air is cooled and humidified before reaching the lungs. When it exhales, the warm, moist air from the lungs loses much of its water vapor to the dry nasal surfaces, which helps the camel conserve water and release heat. This system is so efficient that it reduces the amount of sweat a camel needs to produce, keeping its body temperature stable even in scorching desert conditions. Pretty clever design for surviving the heat, isn't it? Curious facts. Viking helmets, myth versus reality. Think Viking helmets had horns? Think again. These bad boys were forged from iron, rounded, conical, and built to bash skulls in battle. Take the Boo helmet, found in Norway in 1943, the only complete Viking lid we've got. It's just iron plates riveted together, no fancy horns, all business, pure warrior vibes. Wild, right? Stick around for more history that'll blow your mind. Curious facts. Which planet in our solar system could float in water like a rubber ducky? Spoiler, it's not Earth. Picture this, a cosmic bathtub big enough for a planet. Most planets, like rocky Mars or gassy Jupiter, would sink like stones. But one defies the rules. Meet Saturn. This ringed beauty weighs in at 95 Earths. But here's the wild part. It's less dense than water. Density's the key. Water's 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Saturn? Just 0.69. That's lighter than a pool float. Why? Saturn's mostly hydrogen and helium. Super light gases. It's like a planet-sized balloon with fancy rings. So, if we had a galaxy-sized ocean, Saturn would bob along, sipping cosmic cocktails while Jupiter sinks to the bottom. Mind blown? Comment, float, if you're shocked. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Hey, quick question. Do bananas grow on trees? You're probably picturing a big leafy tree with bunches of bananas dangling down, right? Well, plot twist. They don't. Bananas actually grow on giant herbs. Yep, the banana tree isn't a tree at all. It's a massive plant called musa, part of the same family as lilies and orchids. No woody trunk, just layers of leaves that shoot up and sprout those sweet yellow goodies upside down. Crazy, right? So next time you peel one, impress your friends with this. Bananas are basically the fruit of a supersized herb. Nature's wild, right? Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Ever heard of a town with no roads, no cars, just underground tunnels? Welcome to Coober Pedy in Australia. This dusty outback gem is the opal mining capital of the world. Why tunnels? It's scorching hot, up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and the ground's packed with precious opals, so folks dug in to stay cool and mine. Picture this: homes, shops, even churches carved underground, like a sci-fi movie set. No traffic jams here, just a maze of cozy caves. Want quirky? They've got golf at night with glowing balls. Coober Pedy, Australia's wild hidden treasure. Know a weirder town? Drop it below. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Ever wondered what boba tea is? It's that chewy, sippable obsession taking over your feed. Boba tea, or bubble tea, is a Taiwanese drink that mixes sweet tea, usually black or green, with creamy milk and those iconic tapioca pearls. Yep, those bouncy little balls are made from cassava root starch, boiled into a gummy perfection. It all started in the 1980s in Taiwan. One genius, some say it was a tea house owner in Taichung, tossed tapioca balls into iced tea for fun. Boom! A global craze was born. Now it's got fruit flavors, jellies, and even popping boba. So next time you slurp, you're tasting a little Taiwanese magic. Hit like if you're Team Boba. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Think you know metals? They're hard, shiny, solid, right? Well, not this one. Meet mercury, the only metal that's liquid at room temperature. Yep, while steel melts at 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, mercury's just chilling as a shiny, sloshy liquid at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Why? It's all about its atoms. Mercury's got weak bonds. Its electrons don't play nice and stick together like other metals, so it flows instead of firms up. Crazy, right? This quirky metal's been fascinating scientists for centuries, and now you know its secret. Hit that like button if you're mind blown. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Ever wonder why flamingos stand on one leg and rock that stunning pink vibe? Here's the wild truth. They perch on one leg to stay warm. Tucking the other up saves body heat in chilly waters, like nature's built-in cozy mode. And that pink? It's not just for show. They get it from munching on shrimp and algae packed with pigments called carotenoids. No pigments, no pink. They'd be plain white. Imagine a white flamingo. So next time you see a flamingo, know it's a heat-saving, shrimp-loving masterpiece. Which fact blew your mind? Drop it below. Follow for more curious facts. Imagine sleeping in an igloo, but make it a hotel. Meet Igloo Dorf, the ultimate igloo village popping up every winter in the Alps. What's so different? It's rebuilt from scratch each year with 3,000 tons of snow. Yep, no boring concrete here. International artists carve insane snow sculptures inside, turning every room into a frosty masterpiece. You've got options: romantic suites with private whirlpools, family rooms, or even a love nest igloo. Warm up with fondue, hit the sauna, or snowshoe under the stars, all at 2,700 meters up with killer views. Expedition sleeping bags keep you toasty down to minus 40 degrees Celsius. So, ready to chill, literally, in an igloo at Igloo Dorf. Double tap or smash that like button if this is your vibe. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Do you know what ketchup was originally sold as in the 1800s? Ketchup was once sold as a medicine, particularly in the United States. A physician from Ohio claimed that ketchup could cure ailments such as diarrhea, indigestion, and jaundice. He even sold concentrated ketchup in pill form as a health supplement. Curious facts. Did you know Nikola Tesla, the genius who gave us AC electricity, had a bizarre fear of pearls? Yeah, the guy who lit up the world couldn't stand these shiny little gems. But why? Tesla's aversion was so intense, he'd refuse to even talk to women wearing pearls. One time, he sent his secretary home just for showing up with a pearl necklace. Historians think it might have been tied to his obsessive-compulsive disorder. Those smooth, round shapes freaked him out. He once said the sight of a pearl almost gave him a fit. So while he was busy inventing the future, pearls were his kryptonite. Proof every genius has their quirks. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Would you break Switzerland's guinea pig law? Switzerland has a wild law. You can't own just one guinea pig. Why? Because these little fluff balls get lonely, and Switzerland says that's not cool. Guinea pigs are social superstars. They squeak, cuddle, and thrive with a buddy. Alone? They get sad. Think droopy ears and tiny tears. So, Swiss law steps in. No solo pigs. You've got to have at least two, or face the pet police. Some even rent a second guinea pig if theirs dies. It's next-level pet love. Would you leave a guinea pig lonely? Drop a no in the comments, like if you're Team Guinea Pig BFFs, because they deserve it. Curious facts. Was the Slinky meant to be a toy or something wild? Picture this. 1940s, a naval engineer named Richard James is testing springs to steady ship gear in wild seas. He knocks one off a shelf, and it doesn't just fall. It walks down the steps. Mind blown, he tweaks it, and bam! By 1945, Slinky hits Gimbal's store shelves. Christmas shoppers go nuts, and a nautical flop turns into a toy icon. From ship decks to your hands, Slinky's accidental magic still mesmerizes us. Pretty fascinating, isn't it? Curious facts. Hey, ever wonder why your stomach turns into a growling monster when you're hungry? Is it mad at you? Plotting revenge? Let's find out. Here's the deal. When you're hungry, your stomach's empty, right? But it's still busy. Your brain sends signals saying, "Feed me," triggering muscle contractions to clear out leftovers, like a cleanup crew. Those rumbles? That's air and fluids sloshing around in there, amplified like a mini echo chamber. Scientists call it borborygmi. Say that 3 times fast. So next time your stomach growls, it's not angry. It's just singing for snacks. Hit that like button if yours is growling right now. Follow for more curious facts. Curious facts. Did you know that there is a hotel made entirely out of salt? One of the most fascinating examples of a hotel made entirely out of salt is the Palacio de Sal, which translates to Palace of Salt, which is located on the edge of the Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, the world's largest salt flat. This unique hotel is constructed almost completely from salt blocks harvested from the surrounding landscape. The hotel is built using approximately 1 million 14-inch, 35-centimeter salt blocks, which form not only the walls, floors, and ceilings, but also much of the furniture, such as beds, tables, chairs, and even sculptures. These blocks are bonded together with a mixture of salt and water, functioning like a natural mortar. The result is a structure that feels both rustic and otherworldly. Curious facts. Hey, quick question. Which animal do you think has the most hearts? 3? 5? More? Stick around for the wild answer. Most animals like us have just one heart. But nature's got some weirdos. Take the octopus. It's got 3 hearts pumping away. Cool, right? But hold up, we're not done. Then there's the earthworm. Believe it or not, it can have up to 10 heart-like structures called aortic arches. Yep, 10. They pump blood through its slimy little body. But the champ? It's the hagfish. This creepy, slimy sea monster can have 5 actual hearts, 1 main one and 4 extras helping it ooze through the ocean. So hagfish takes the crown. Which freaky animal fact do you want next? Drop it below. Follow for more curious facts.